there I am live on Rabbit and Red Radio on Facebook. Kick Grandpa the Nerd, Grandpa's playlist over on the old face of the book. Rabbit and Red Podcast Network over on YouTube. Grandpa the Nerd over on YouTube. Grandpa the Nerd over on Twitch. Rabbit and Red Radio over on Twitch. And that Rumble thing. So, now I'm live, but I don't know why I went live first, because I'm going to play a song here in a second. I got caught off guard. Didn't know I was live. Saw them little color buttons moving, and I was like, holy crap. Got busted. Cold busted. Damn, that's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, I got a song picked out. Let me play my theme song. That one I can play and still be live, if it comes through the speakers for the people watching, because, well, it doesn't matter. It's not copyright because AI made it. I mean, and Gemini too. So if YouTube wants to claim its own shit, that's fine. But here's the theme song.
Yeah, yeah. Got a pocket full of thunder and a million static lies. Time to crank the volume higher. Yelling at clouds. Yelling at
Clouds. There you go. And just like I said last week, still the same this week. AI just loves to cut shit off. Don't fade out, nothing. Just fucking end it. Just shikaboom. What the hell? Oh, I'm in the middle of downloading something too, to be honest with you. Stuff that I can show on Rabbit and Red TV. We won't tell you, there's no we. I won't tell you what it is, but I will tell you this. It is, the file size is 441 gigabytes. 441 gigabytes. Now, I don't have a lot of hard drive space. So what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to have to convert it using Handbrake, plug, not a sponsor, and make the file smaller, because 441 gigabytes is a lot of fucking space. I'm not even at halfway yet. I'm not even I'm at 197 gigs. That's a huge fucking folder. Yeah, huge fucking folder. And I have to say, thank you to Ripper's Delight. Not gonna tell you. That's it. That's all I'm telling you. I'm telling you anymore. I'm not gonna out myself. No, sir. Anyway, I'm gonna throw up the little "We'll be back" here in a second. Listen to the music, because I've got a really good song picked out to start the show. Yes, we watched Scrubs tonight, me and the wife, while we had our BLTs. And this song came on, and just like 2 weeks ago when I had my grandpa's music sideshow, I played a song from Scrubs. And tonight I will also play a song from Scrubs. And it was on other things too, but I just saw it on Scrubs, so it's on Scrubs. So let me bring up the good old fashioned. Let me sign off from the video side of things. I'm gonna, you know the drill. It's gonna say, be right back after the music. So We had Pinch Me from the Bare Naked Ladies, followed by At War with Myself, the new one from Rachel Bolan. Now I'm going to say something about that Rachel Bolan song. It's okay. I like it. I don't hate it, but I don't hate it, but it sounded a lot like, in my head, if the Ramones were still around, that's how the Ramones would sound today. I think he did a really good job. Now, as far as some of you are like, who's Rachel Bolan? Because you're not old like me. He's a guitar player and one of the founding members of Skid Row. This is his first solo release. And yes, At War with Myself. Just a single for now. I'm sure there'll be more. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Like I said, it sounded to me like what would happen if the Bangles, if the fucking Ramones were still around today. I was thinking of boobs. And then that last one was In This River from Black Label Society. Now, sometimes when I get sidetracked and you're like, why is this fucker drawing a blank? It's because something popped up, got my attention. So, like this showed up a second ago from Twitch. Handling something at the moment, but once I'm free, my squad and I will pull up to your stream. Add me on Discord. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm 54 years old. What are you talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys. If you have a phone in your hand, you need to scan this barcode. Because Michael J needs cash. But not for anything nefarious. He's not going to subscribe to a bunch of OnlyFans pages. That was my idea. We should do that instead. Fuck the movie. Let's just goon out for fucking years and raise enough money so we can just, for the rest of our life, do nothing but watch OnlyFans. He said, no, I can't do that. So as you can see, Michael J is way better of a person than me. Now, you people on the audio side of things who can't look at this GoFundMe beautiful icon, you can go to Camp Resurrection, Camp Out Nightmare Resurrecting the Slaughter. Look that up over on Facebook. Or you can look up Mike Sankovich. Or you can go to Grandpa's playlist. It's there. It's everywhere. And you can help by clicking the GoFundMe logo. But for the people who are watching visually, the unvisually impaired, I have it set up so Michael J was kind enough to put this icon, this picture, this overlay into the Evu Mux, so you can help donate, because he wants to make this movie. And I'm not going to get all sappy like I did last week, because I don't feel sappy today. Actually, I don't feel very good. I feel like I'm going to lose my dinner here in a minute, but I won't do it live on TV. I might. Who knows? I could get that instantaneous gagging reflex going, and I could puke right here on my floor, and, it'll be all over. Now, I don't know if YouTube would pull me for that, but anyway. Dudes, hit the GoFundMe. I want to be in this movie. He wants to make this movie, and I guess you guys want to see it. I don't know. I don't know you, but scan the code. Ooh, help us out. Let's get this movie going. All right, now we'll bring that back down. And of course, it's, here's the thing. All right, Michael J, here's the thing. I'm watching this thing scroll by. Welcome to Yelling at Clouds. Cool. All things Grandpa the Nerd. Visit the website. Cool, because you can remember grandpathenerd.com. Support the resurrection of Camp Out Nightmare. And then you put that in there. Ain't no one going to be able to put that in. They're not going to remember that 7ACFC0E97 go fuck yourself shit. You should just put on there. You could change it later. You should just put on there. I'm waiting for it to scroll back again because I already forgot what it said. After the grandpathenerd.com, which is easy to remember, you should say support the resurrection of Camp Out Nightmare and just go to Facebook, Camp Out Nightmare Resurrecting the Slaughter, whatever the name of the page is, because people can remember that. No one's going to remember those digits. No one. Unless you're a genius. And if you're a genius, You're not watching me. So you need to fix that. I don't like to call you out publicly because it's just not nice. But come on, fella. Come on. You didn't even type that in. You probably copied and pasted it into the banner thing. So even you don't even remember what it is. I rest my case. Take your sticks and go home. All right. Now, I want to show something to you guys. Unfortunately, guys on the radio side, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. But I'm going to share it with you guys. Because the tits, oh my God. Oh, it's gone. No, it's not. I saved it. Thank God I did. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, you're such a dog. Yes, I am. And I don't care that you know this. But I've been having a problem with my reels lately over here on the good old Facebook. They don't want to save, or they don't want to open. I have to open in a new tab to get the reels to open. It's really fucking annoying. So I don't know what's going on with it, and I'm not going to pretend to like I know. I'm not an expert. So I saved it, but I'm going to open it. Okay, here it is. Now, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go backwards. Now, I know you guys know who she is, and I don't keep up with her in any way, shape, or form. This just popped up in my feed, and I know who she is. So this is the thing that should teach you guys a lesson. You should both have me on audio and the video, because the audio people are going to miss out on this. This woman is stacked. I'm not kidding. She's stacked. And I'm getting ready to share it with the people. You'll hear it on the other end, but you ain't going to see it. But she's stacked. Oh, yes, indeed, she is. So now that I've got that there, let me do some finagling here and put it up here on the screen. Boom! Yeah. Let's make it bigger. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. I want to play with those all day. But what does she have to say? She doesn't say anything. But just look at her. Beautiful.
Chosen. Shit. Hey.
Stack. You remember her, right? You guys remember her.
Chosen.
She was from Clueless. Yeah. Good old Stacey Dash. I know y'all remember her. I saw that and I was like, damn. Because I peruse the web while music is playing. Because I got nothing else to do, right? So I peruse the web. And that popped up in my feed and I was like, oh my God. I can't do nothing about it because I'm live. But I was like, damn. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So I haven't seen her in a long time. I had no idea. I had no idea she looked that way. I'm just saying. I had no idea. No idea whatsoever. So anyway, you want to know the status of my download? It is sitting at 303 gigabytes of 441 gigabytes. Still has 51 minutes left. I'm going to be down here till my grandson graduates 5th grade, waiting for this damn thing to download. Yes, I am. So, did you like the Rachel Bolan? Did you? I thought it was great. If you think it sounded like something that the Ramones would have done if they were still around today, then send me an email, grandpathenerd@protonmail.com, and let me know what you think. And see if we agree. I've also got another debut for you guys here in a little bit, because the band Yes released a new single today. And just 6 hours ago, they uploaded it, and I'm going to play it for you. And it's a really good song, but I don't remember the last time Yes released anything. But the good thing is I'm on the internet, so I'm going to look up Yes Band right now and tell you when the last thing is that they released. Let's go to their discography. Boom. And the last thing they released was, okay, Mirror in the Sky in 2023. So they've still been busy. I haven't heard anything off Mirror to the Sky, so I look like an idiot. And I haven't heard anything from The Quest from 2022. So here I am getting all excited about there's something new from Yes, thinking they haven't made anything since the 90s. And here I am looking like a fool live for all you people. So no, they've been staying active. They've been active they've been active all through the 90s, 2000. They've been active. I was trying to make something that there wasn't, and I should be ashamed of myself. Should really be ashamed of myself. I should have the forethought to look shit up before I open my fat mouth. You know, I saw this song and listened to it earlier today. So you would think that a guy like me with half a brain would have been like, let me research. When's the last album they did? No, I'm going to go on my show, make it seem like, man, these guys haven't done nothing since the 90s. No, they just did something 3 years ago. I'm a fool. But that's okay. I can admit I'm a fool, and that's the good thing. That's the best part of it. Because a person who can't admit they're a fool is an idiot, a fucktard, a douchebag. I could go on, but I'm just not gonna. Because I don't want to I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because we know some people out there. Let me drink my tea. Because we all know people out there. We all know them. There are people out there who are never wrong. Some of us may have a spouse like that. Some of us may have a mother-in-law like that. Some of us may have a friend like that. We know those people, don't we? So, I'm going to stop ragging on them, because they're going to be like, God damn, why'd you call me on your show? So I wasn't talking about you. Outing yourself here. I didn't say your names. See, when people do stuff online, always be weary of confronting them when they say stuff like people who, people like me and other people, like real celebrities, real podcasters, real talented people, not people like me. Well, people I'm trying to pretend to be. When we say stuff online and then you contact us, either you're our friend and you text us or whatnot, and you're like, hey, why'd you talk about me? But you didn't mention any names. You're outing yourself, which is good because you know it's you. But did you really out yourself like that? Like, just let it go. Was he talking about me? I don't know. But here, let me give him full proof that I am this person. Don't do that. Just don't do that, please. Don't. Go look at Stacey Dash's boobs. That would probably be the best thing for you to do instead. Don't out yourself. Look at Stacey Dash. Mrs. Dash. Do they even make Mrs. Dash anymore? Some of you are like, Mrs. Dash what? It used to be this thing you'd sprinkle on your food to make it, it was like to give it, old people used to use it in the 80s, Mrs. Dash. There were two things I think like that, like Mrs. Dash and This Isn't Salt or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. Then you had This Is Not Butter or whatever the fuck that shit was. So it's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. I'm rambling at this point, but that's okay. I like to ramble. What else? What else should I be doing? What else should I be doing? I could be talking about some news. What kind of news would you want me to talk about? I don't know. But I'll look. I got this button over here that says explore. I'm not going to talk about Trump. I'm not going to talk about Trump. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you take Trump out of the equation, there's nothing to talk about, according to the internet. But Netflix raised their prices, just to let you guys know. I'm sure y'all know this. Disney Plus has raised their prices. HBO Max is raising their prices, which doesn't make any sense because they just got sold for a shit ton of money. Amazon removed 4K from their standard plan. If you want to have 4K on your Amazon Prime, you have to pay the extra now. So now you're just getting good old-fashioned Blu-ray 1080p, right? Just good old-fashioned Blu-ray 1080p. If you want to, if you want to use, you have to pay extra. The 4K now has been taken out of the standard plan and rolled into the ad-free plan. Because remember, back in the day, the glorious days, When you had Prime, you got to watch it commercial free. But something happened. I don't know what. And the world decided, not the world, Amazon decided we're not making enough money. You think they would be, but obviously they weren't. Who am I to know? I guess I was wrong. Anyway, they made it for ads. And then they decided to charge an extra $2.99 a month to go ad free. Well, now they're changing it and they're upping it to $4.99. Now, if you pay for a full year in advance, you can get it for $40. So you're saving yourself fucking $8, $9 for the year if you pay yearly. But to get people to want to pay the extra $40 a year to get no ads, they put 4K in there, which was already in the standard plan to begin with. So this is how people, look, people, you guys are stupid. Now, I'm not lumping myself in with this group, but I'm talking to the people who are going to be like, oh, dude, ad-free and 4K? Awesome. You used to have 4K. Yeah, but now it's with ad-free. They don't get it. They don't get it. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They fucking get you. And then YouTube Premium has gone up to $15 a month. So this guy wrote, the family plan for YouTube is $26.99, which is the one that I have. So right now, with all that stuff, you're going to be spending like $828 a year on streaming. Holy shit. Is it getting bad out there? It's getting bad. So I'm letting you know now. Follow Grandpa's plan. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to, but you should. Here's what I do, or what you should do. I don't do it all the time, but here's what you should do, right? Subscribe to 1, maybe 2. And then once you've gotten your fill of stuff, because most stuff, unless it's a television show, licensing comes and goes. But usually when it comes to movies or original programming, like Fallout's going to be on Amazon Prime for like ever, probably. Just like Orange is the New Black and all that shit's probably going to be on fucking Netflix forever. Go to sign up for something, watch it for a couple months, then cancel it, and then move on to the next one. At the most, just pay for 2 at a time. And then that'll, we need to start showing these people, dude, quit fucking us. Just quit. It's not an enjoyable kind of fuck. It's a terrible fuck. We don't want it anymore. And maybe, I was telling my wife the other day, it's peaking. It's peaking. Things are going to crash, and they're going to crash hard, and it's going to be bad. And somebody said, why are rich people and rich corporations, wealthy corporations, buying up all these houses? Well, because they don't want anybody to own anything. They want to rent everything. Well, once they've made it so we can't afford to live, no one's going to be able to live in their houses. And then these people are going to be stuck paying property taxes on property they can't put anybody in. And then they're not going to be able to sell it because people are going to be like, why are you selling it? Well, I can't get any renters. Rich people are their own worst enemy. I'm telling you that now. So just get what you need. Try to survive on the basics and the bare minimums, and let these rich people know. Quit buying everything. Just quit buying everything. Wait till it's on a super sale, or just go without. We got to stick it to them. We have the power. They have the money, but we have the power. That's how I see it. But, of course, no one listens to me. Everybody thinks I'm crazy and I'm a wackadoo. But, hey, maybe I am crazy. Maybe I am a wackadoo. I don't know. But I've talked long enough. Let's play some music. I want to play you that new Yes song because I liked it. Maybe you'll like it. It's called Aurora. Aurora. Like that place in Illinois? Or were you thinking the thing in the sky? When I hear Aurora, I always think of, I'm a nerd, okay? When I hear of Aurora, the first thing I think about is fucking Wayne's World, because that's where they were living. So that's where my brain goes. It doesn't go to fucking the beautiful lights in the sky. It goes to Illinois, Wayne's World. That's where I go when I hear Aurora. So here is Aurora from Yes. And All right, all right. I had Aurora by Yes, followed by I Really Wanna from Mammoth, and that last one was a brand new one. I'm giving you brand new ones tonight. Two brand new ones with an older one in the middle, but the bookends were brand new. Who else is going to give you good music? It ain't going to be a radio station. It's not going to be Joe Rogan. It's not going to be Topanga and her crew. It's me, Grandpa. That's why you should listen to me. I give you the new stuff. That last one was This Is the Sound That Makes You Go Crazy from Skindred. Yes, right. New Skindred. I've got another new one for you when I come back. Well, when I come back, I'm not going anywhere. I got another new one for you when I God damn it, my hoodie. When I'm done blabbing and going on about stupid shit and talking about my balls or whatever I go on about, I'm going to play you another new song from a duo that I like. I like them a lot. I'm not going to talk about them right now because that's for after I come back. But I got another new song coming your way. I am the guy who loves you. I'm the guy who gives you new stuff. I give you old stuff too, but I give you new stuff. So I'm just letting you know. Respect me, love me, and please listen to me. And spread the word because I need fans. I need people to subscribe. I need them to subscribe to Rabbit and Red. I need them to subscribe to Grandpa the Nerd. I need them to like my grandpa's playlist page. I need people, man. I really do. Now, on a serious note, I made a video today, posted it up on Facebook. You know, there's so much social media, I get them confused. But I have never once in my life screwed up and said MySpace. That's something nobody does. Over on YouTube, there's this channel called Mountaintop 9. And I'm a big fan of his. His name's Eric. And he's back. He was gone for a little while. Well, he wasn't gone. He was just changed formats. But now he's back. And I'm excited about it. But his show influenced me a lot. So, and his channel influenced me a lot. So I was very appreciative. You know, that doesn't sound right in my head. So if that's not the word I'm looking for, I'm just going to sound more unintelligent than I already am. But I was very appreciative of his, see, someone here said, everything ends every day. I like that name. I just finished your video on Mountaintop 9. And that's what I was talking about. I really enjoy his videos. And he influenced me. A young guy, because I know he's younger than me. Because, you know, like I said, I'm 54. Eric's got to be, I'm assuming he's in his 40s, if not late 30s. I don't know. I tried to ascertain through his videos back in the day his age because he was talking about seeing these movies as a kid with his grandmother and stuff. So I was trying to picture, but my numbering sucks. So I don't know how old he is. But okay, this person says around 42. So yeah, I've got a good decade on him. But he influenced me. And this is why I tell people constantly, leave these young people the fuck alone. All right? Leave them alone. Quit ragging on them. You know how many times I go through Facebook and it all is just a bunch of fucking, I know the millennials are going to attack each other and Gen Zs and all that. I know that's going on. But us Gen Xers, we need to just stay the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not our fucking business. It's not our fucking business. We need to let them be, let them do their thing. As they say nowadays, let them cook. Eric does a really good job. Like I said, if you watch my video, you'll see. If I recall correctly, it was the first 3 videos of his I saw before I deep dove on him was the Danzig one, and a King Diamond one, and a Merciful Fate one. I do believe those were the ones I did. And I was like, dude, like I said, this guy is someone that I hung out with high school. This is a guy I could fucking hang out with now. He gets it. He's a way bigger horror fan than I am, hands down. But I think we're really close when it comes to music. most of the shit he listens to, I love it too. So it's just one of those things. But I had to put the video up. Now I'm pretty sure dude's never going to see it because that's how, I just know it. But I just had to do it. I had to put the video out there. I had to let him know, that there is somebody out there who appreciates him. I know there's a lot of people who appreciate him. I'm not trying to put down to other people who are fans of his, but I just wanted to let him know that there's somebody out there doing the YouTube thing, or at least trying to do the YouTube thing, that was influenced by him and appreciates him. So that was my thing. Because like I said, he does a great job, and he's very entertaining. Even when he did his, he's done little short movie things I found them enjoyable. And when I was sick, back in 2020, I think it was, I laid in bed. I had a high fever. I was in La La Land, man. I was like, I thought my hands were the size of balloons, from Pink Floyd. I thought the bed was floating. I thought I was having sex with Claudia Schiffer. I was fucked up, dude. So I streamed his stuff, like mad streamed it. And it's like video after video after video after video. So, like I said, the dude, he's spot on. He's awesome. I just think he's great. And like he said, I'm just happy he's able to embrace his passion for mental horror again. He's one of the most passionate, knowledgeable people on both. And that's why. And that was my thing. I know he changed that little window with the religious stuff. And, I was, whatever keeps you happy and straight and sane and everything, that's fine. But you can live in both worlds. You can follow your Bible and believe in God and still enjoy what horror and metal have. So yes, I'm glad he's back. And I just think he's got an awesome channel, and I've got 84 subscribers. So it's not like I've got a big audience that I can push his direction, but I've stated my case. It's on my it's on my page forever. And then you never know, one day I may wake up and have 90 subscribers. And these people who may not be aware of them when they're going through mine, like I went through his, I found him after he had been on a long time, and I went through his back catalog. Well, maybe one day someone will go through my back catalog and they won't know who he is, and they'll find this and be like, oh, who's this guy? So that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm not hoping I'll make it. I'm just saying, if that's the case, I hope that's the way it goes. Because, like I said, I can't say any more good about him without looking like I'm trying to ask him out on a date. So that's it. Awesome dude. Check him out. You'll like him. But yeah, I'm gonna give you some more new music. Now I know it's weird. People people who are watching. I know it's weird, probably annoying that when I play music, I throw up the banner and you don't hear anything and it's just a blank page. But I like playing music. I love my music. And because we live in the world that we live in, and you can't, show anything on YouTube anymore because they want to copyright strike everything. If I farted, if I could teach my fart to come out in the sound of Hotel California, I'd probably get copyright striked because that's how bad it's been getting. And I understand how it is. I understand it. You want to sell albums, you want to sell movies, you want to sell TV shows. You don't want people on the internet giving it away for free. But even people who are honest people, who are just want to review you, and maybe tell people, this is really good, check it out. Even when you're doing something good for people, they copyright strike you. It's like, whoa. Now, I know some celebrities are none the wiser. I know it's mainly the record companies. But some of the artists are kind of, Gene Simmons-like, who will copyright strike everything. But I've always preferred, if you should let people use your clips, man. Let them hear 30 seconds of the song. Let them hear 30 seconds of the song. Let them see 30 seconds of the video. It's only going to help you. And I mean, if it's a video and somebody who's talking smack about your product and, they're being rude, don't shut them up. Let them, speak their mind. Because there's going to be someone who comes along who's going to say something good about you. For every bad review you get, you're going to get a good review. That's how I see it. And, if you're really, really good at what you do. And but I've been saying, I've been doing it on my radio show for the last couple weeks. We are in a day and age now where you do it on your own. Go on YouTube, release your song on YouTube. I know it's different when it comes to movies and TV because there's equipment. A lot of people can easily record at home and make it sound decent with instruments. But if you want to go out and make a movie, you got to have a good camera. So I understand when it comes to movies, you may still have to look at a studio or something like that because it's going to be too hard to do on your own. Like we're having the problem now with Resurrection, Camp Out Nightmare, trying to get funds for that. It's hard. It's difficult. But when it comes to music, you can do it at home. You can do it, make it sound good from home the best you can. But you can even probably, for a small amount of money, rent a studio to record your stuff, but put it out yourself. Use Bandcamp, use YouTube, use many of the other outlets out there for you and put your music out there by yourself. And if you make it one day, then maybe you have to get help from a corporation to go on tour and do stuff, but you can get in the door on your own because a lot of music companies, from what I've seen, they don't even help you anyway. I can't remember that. I wish I could remember, I wish I wasn't sick and I could remember, some of the things. But there's this song that got really famous, really popular because of TikTok. But the guy has a record deal. And the record company thought the song was crap and didn't want to have anything to do with it. Over on YouTube, what's his name? I follow him. Give me a second. I'm over at YouTube now. I follow the guy. He's a great musician. He's got his own YouTube page. He's a music producer. I hate being sick. I hate not being able to remember these names. It really pisses me off. But hold on, I'm going to go to my history and see if I can find where he's at. So bear with me because I know I've watched his stuff here recently. So it shouldn't be too hard to find. Come on. I know you're on here. No, not Asmongold. Like that kid too. Don't always agree with him, but I like that kid too. Wrestling. A lot of WoW stuff on here. A lot of space stuff. A lot of horror stuff. A lot of Eric. Rick Beato. He did a video. You'd have to go back and look, but he did a video on this on this group. But anyway, now that I've gone and lost what I was talking about, and I don't even remember what I was talking about with the group. Jeepers creepers. So anyway, I'm gonna play some music for you because like I said, I have a new song for you. So like I said, like I was starting. If you're watching me on here, you could always head over to did he put it in here? Please tell me he put it in the banner. No, he didn't. If you're watching, you can go over to, hold on, I will tell you in just a second because it's easy to bring up. It's easy to bring up because I have it saved. Da-da-da-da. I like being amateurish. It's Online Radio Box. You can get it on the App Store or Google Play. Online Radio Box. And then you just got to look up Rabbit and Red Radio. Rabbit and Red Radio. WRIR. Rabbit and Red Radio. And then you can hear the music I'm playing. Because like I said, I can't stream it here. So somebody should put that in the ticker. But it is what it is. So here we go. I'm going to play you a new song. This one is from a group that I really like. But I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. You'll have to wait till after we come back. But here it is. We are going to play some... Well, not we, me. I'm going to play some music for you. So here it is. Awesome stuff. Yeah.
Taste the color of the breeze.
do I feel so claustrophobic? My heart jumping like I done did aerobics. 3 days pass and I barely notice. Ice, ice, baby, just can't control it. Hold it, I don't think I've eaten either. Alcohol is gonna kill my liver. I'm scared to death. How did I mess up my life, feeling short of breath? Bad checks, they bounce, drain my account. Listen to the voice in my head announce, man, quit this shit. Feeling down and out, tired but the I got fired about. A week ago, punched the boss in the mouth, but I was wrong, I just wanna belong. And I got a pain in one of my lungs. Man, what have I done? I'm still up at the dawn. I've messed up royally. I'm the king of tweakers, and I'm sinking deeper. I've messed up everything. I'm the king of tweakers, such an evil creature. Monkey on my back, done become King Kong. Stopped at the pawn shop, my ring's gone. Such a disappointment to mom and dad. My skin itches, crabs grabbing in my nads. I've done become what I'd be laughing at back when I was sober with a stack of cash. Take off the edge with a bag of grass. Walk by the mirror, look at the jackass. What did I miss? Sick of this abyss. Diagnosis, terminal emptiness. Gritting my teeth and clench my fists. Hard to love anything when you stay pissed at yourself and your health deteriorates. Cause your face stays down on mirrors and plates. If I let a tear drop, I'll get hysterical. I'm praying, begging for a miracle. I've messed up royally. I'm the king of tweakers, and I'm sinking deeper. I've messed up everything. I'm the king of tweakers, such an evil creature. I've messed up royally. I'm the king of tweakers, and I'm sinking deeper. I've messed up everything. I'm the king of tweakers, such an evil creature. I really don't like this anymore. What did it have to happen to Danny for? I did it to myself, I can't ignore. I'm beating myself up like a dirty whore. Help me, I can't take it anymore. Thank God I hog my 4-4, lordy, lordy. My nervousness is vicious. This is a sign, is that what this is? I've messed up royally. I'm the king of tweakers, and I'm sinking deeper. I've messed up everything. I'm the king of tweakers, such an evil creature. I've messed up royally. I'm the king of tweakers, and I'm sinking deeper. I've messed up everything. I'm the king of tweakers, such an evil creature.
If you want to open the hole, just put your head down and go. And step aside the piece of the circumstance. Gotta wash away the taste of evidence. Wash it away. I didn't feel a thing. You didn't mean a thing. I didn't feel a thing. Anything you say, and we know you're guilty. Hands up your head and you won't even feel me. You won't feel me. I didn't feel a thing. You didn't mean a thing. In the eye, testify. Didn't feel a thing. I didn't feel a thing. You didn't mean a thing. In the eye, testify. Didn't feel a thing. I didn't feel a thing. You didn't mean a thing. In the eye, testify. Didn't feel a thing.
Oh, well, how do you like that? I fucked up. Okay, so what's going to happen here is a little later, I am going to have to go and probably delete this off of YouTube. I suggest that Michael J does the same thing because he said the music was playing on YouTube. So they won't do anything while it's live, I don't think. But those last 3 tracks that I played for you, which was Dancing While the World is Ending from Stanley Simmons, followed by King of the Tweakers from Rehab, and that last one was Faith No More's Evidence. So, those 3 songs played because I didn't, excuse me, I didn't remove myself from the room. So, I'm going to leave it going live now, but as soon as this episode ends, just from the YouTube one, I'm going to delete it. Probably delete it off my grandpa's playlist too. I'll leave it on Kick because I don't think anything's going to happen on Kick. Plus, I think they drop off after a while, and if it does, I'll just delete it. But my grandpa's playlist and my YouTube, I'll probably leave it on Twitch. I don't think Twitch is going to do anything either. I don't think Twitch is going to do anything either. Plus, after a couple of days, it would. Michael J saying they would have cut the live stream, have it happen before, but I don't know. I'm thinking, I'm thinking I should delete it anyway and not risk fate. Whatever he does is up to him. It's, the Rabbit Red side's his. I don't have anything to do with it. So if he wants to keep it, that's fine. But I think when I'm done, I'm going to delete it because I screwed up. I screwed up bad. Because I don't know if there's a way I can edit it out. Unless I wait until because I think sometimes maybe I should wait because then they give you an opportunity because I can edit out. They'll edit out that music and then I can re-up it. I think they allow me to do that. So maybe I will just leave it. But I thought I removed myself from the scene like this. But obviously I didn't. Oh, the background's gone. Okay, so yeah, I should have done that. So we'll see how it goes. I doubt they'll copyright strike me at first. I'm pretty sure the first thing they'll do, excuse me, probably the first thing they'll do is say, shame on you, slap me on the wrist, and tell me that it's been claimed. Not striked, but claimed. But I'm not monetized. So I don't get any money anyway, so it won't hurt me. But I think they'll give me the opportunity to edit out the music using their software. So I'll do that. So I won't delete it now. I'll probably wake up to the strikes, but who knows. But tomorrow, wish me luck, guys. Tomorrow is the annual meeting for the gun club. And I am running for secretary of the... I'm running for the secretary of the gun club. And it's me and one other person. So we'll see how that goes. If I win, cool. I have to keep notes and do all that stuff. But if I lose, it's all the same either way. So hopefully I win, but wish me luck. So that's tomorrow. 3-hour meeting from noon till 3. Over at the VFW right down the street. I could walk there, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna drive. I'm too lazy. But it's there. Now, once again, I want to remind everybody, if you got a phone, one of these doohickeys, you want to head over to this and help us out. We want to get this movie made. We need a lot of money. He's trying to get some names signed. Can't tell you who. Because I don't want to spoil anything, because we got screwed by a celebrity already. Won't mention his name. But, and I don't know if we were actually screwed or if it was miscommunication. It didn't work out either way. So we are going to, we need a lot of money. And if we get some more investors, if we can get some names, maybe we can get some investors. But for right now, he's trying to fund it himself. Scan the code and help us out. We really want to get Camp Out Nightmare, Resurrecting the Slaughter made. You want to watch this old man run around killing people? You got to help out. You got to give us some cash. You got to give us some cash, man. So that's the way it goes. But we're legit. We're not trying to, pay off phone bills and, buy cool collector toys and stuff like that. We really want to make this movie. Like I said, you can go to the website, Rabbit and Red website, and you can go to the Rabbit and Red film store and you can pick up the original Camp Out Nightmares. And you can see, this is something that he's really wanted to do. So make sure you click that. I'll put it back up one more time. Make sure you use your phone, scan the code, and help out. Or you can go to the web. You can go to the Camp Out Nightmare on Facebook. Next week, we'll have a better banner with more easier to remember URLs, and you can go and help out that way. So that would be cool. One of the things that was said to me before we went off, he's not watching anymore, I'm pretty sure, but he had said they got to realize nobody's going to a section of someone's YouTube video over and over just to listen to a song. So he's referring to before I went on the music thing. I was talking about how they don't, you put a 30-second clip and they want to copyright strike you because, oh my gosh, you're stealing. No, dude, we're not stealing. We're just trying to review it. Can only imagine if Siskel and Ebert weren't allowed to show clips of the movies, how far At the Movies would have gone. Would At the Movies have been on TV for fucking over a decade if they couldn't have used clips from the movies? Now, I know what you're saying. Don't be dumb, Grandpa. They got licensing agreements to use it. I know they did. But it's the principle. If a guy on YouTube can't use a clip of the video to, talk about it, then, they need to... Oh, I already showed that one. If they're not gonna let people use just little clips, like I was talking about Eric earlier. If you watch his channel update that he did the other day, he had to take some of the reviews he did on horror movies. He would actually play footage of the movie. He said before he re-uploaded them to the channel, he edited those scenes out because YouTube doesn't like that stuff. And that's what I'm saying. I understand YouTube's point of view. I don't have to agree with it, but I understand it. They have a service for the videos, YouTube TV. They also sell movies through their service. You can buy The Godfather on YouTube. You can go to YouTube Music and listen to the other bands. So I know they want to appease Hollywood and the music industry because, well, if we don't appease them and we don't do what they ask, they'll just pull their product from us, period. And then, well, there'll no longer be a YouTube TV, a YouTube television. There'll no longer be YouTube Music. So I get it. I understand it. But it's still, there's laws and rules in effect to protect people who review stuff. And YouTube's just ignoring that for corporate people. And it's like, they've got to realize no one is making a fortune off of reviewing something. I mean, they may be. I mean, if Markiplier started doing just reviewing movies, he'd still make millions of dollars a month just reviewing movies. But he's not hurt the movie industry by showing 5 30-second clips sporadic in the thing. You can't even show a movie trailer. If I was to go, when Grandpa's World comes back, if I was to show a movie trailer on Grandpa's World, two things could possibly happen. One, they would copyright strike me because you don't own the video, or the songs that were used in the said trailer would be what they'd get us on. So it's like, you can't even play a movie trailer. And it's like, dude, that's the whole point of a movie trailer, to advertise said movie. So if you can't even do that without getting your page taken down or copyright striked, it's crazy. And then that's the other thing about copyright strikes that bug me. You get 3 and they shut your channel down. Why? Just keep giving them to us. Just keep giving them, punish us. Say, okay, 6 months, no monetization. That'll teach somebody. If you're making $1 million a month and you're told, 6 months, no more money, that's a lot of money. You're going to be careful. And the guys who are trying to be monetized are going to be careful. But instead of just shutting down someone's page altogether, because there's a problem with the copyright strike feature. People can copyright strike you who don't even have anything to do with the product because they don't like you. They don't like something you said. They can copyright strike you. That's why I try not to have anything. Anything. I mean, Evu Mux has stuff like, this. I'm afraid I'd get copyright striked for using that fucking shit. So I try to be careful and not show anything. I know images are a little harder. The algorithm's mainly looking for audio cues. They're looking for music. They're looking for this. Like maybe YouTube, it'll get by me slipping up with those 3 songs because it's so far into the video. I don't know. I'll know tomorrow when I wake up. The world's a strange place. AI works 24/7. So who knows what's going to happen. But I don't want to get a strike. Hopefully it's just, let's edit this out and move along. But I'm not monetized, and I probably never, ever will be. I mean, I've got, 87, 87 fucking, 82 subscribers, I've got 84. In the last 28 days, I got 2 new ones. So I don't have a lot of subscribers, so I'm not monetized. I'm far from ever being able to be monetized. I'm not like Rob Mahoney. I don't got thousands of subscribers. I just got 84. So they can, they could just tell me you can't monetize this video, and I can be like, okay, I ain't monetizing it anyway. But you know what's funny? I can't monetize it, but YouTube can make money off of my mistakes. Go figure. It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. Corporations rule and we drool. I don't know. That's just, I never understood that saying when I was a kid. We rule and you drool. Like, are you calling us retarded? Or it went over my head. I don't know. But as I was saying before I got sidetracked earlier, when it comes to the young folks, I let them go, man. Let them go. Let them cook. Let them do their thing. They are the bomb. And they are trying to entertain a new generation of people. Gen Zers, millennials, they're not trying to entertain a Gen Xer. So I just think we look foolish. I just think we look foolish when we go on to their, I can't believe he said that. Oh, I can't believe he said that. I just think we just look like foolish old men because we weren't their target. You want to do that to another Gen Xer, that's fine. I'm probably their target. You know, if you want to make fun of Joey Bro all day long, go ahead, because he's a boomer, so he's obviously targeting boomers and probably Gen Xers. Millennials and Gen Zers thinks he's a joke. So, you know, be more than happy. But if you're 50-something years old and some 20-year-old's trying to, you know, do something for themselves and make something of themselves and they're doing stuff on YouTube that you think stupid, shut the fuck up. They're not targeting you anyway. And by you going in there and blasting them on your phone, you're giving them interaction, and that's how they make money. So that's a lot of them do stuff to purposely get the hate. But when you're not the target audience, just move along. Just move along. Just move along. Now, WrestleMania is coming up next weekend. So next Saturday, I probably won't do the show. Just full disclosure. Because WrestleMania might not be over till after 10. And it's on, you know, Saturday night, Sunday night. So now I'm a huge wrestling fan. I know it. You know it. Big Mur over there knows it. Michael J. off and whatever he's doing because he hasn't commented. Oh, wait, maybe he did. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, yeah. He'll dispute it. He'll blah, blah, blah. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Always have been. I can't say I always will be, but I always have been. Right now, the JCW stuff is what I'm enjoying, but Violent J did a video, an interview saying that, you know, things aren't looking good. He's not making good money and this, that, and the other. So it's kind of sad if it goes away. But nonetheless, I like JCW. Oh, excuse me. The reason I stopped watching AEW is because I like a mixture of promos, stories, and wrestling. WWE does the mixture that I'm looking for. Problem with WWE is their storylines suck. AEW spends more time on the wrestling front than they do on the stories. So I like in the promos, and I like a good mixture. So I don't hate AEW. I just don't watch it. But I'm a huge wrestling fan. But I have a feeling with all this bullshit that's been going on, if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about with ticket sales and storylines and all this for WWE. I'm mainly watching WrestleMania to see if it turns out to be a train wreck. I'm really looking to see if it's going to turn into a train wreck because I think it is. I try not to be judgmental when I watch wrestling. I don't want to be part of the internet wrestling community because I hate using the word toxic, but I can't think of another word for it. But I try not to hate on it too bad. But right now I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of the WWE. And that's because I'm old school. I was raised on during the kayfabe days. And I always knew something was fishy about wrestling. I mean, let's be honest with each other. When I was a kid, I'm like, why didn't a guy just grab the rope? You know, when he'd get thrown into the ropes and he'd bounce back and forth and then get clotheslines, like, why didn't he just grab the rope and stop? So I knew something was up, but I like to believe it was real. And then even when they broke it and said, no, wrestling's all, scripted and it's all set up and staged and all that good stuff, I still kept watching it. And that was because people like Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner was over in WCW doing shit, and I was questioning what I was seeing. I'd be like, man, he's really ripping on Ric Flair. Does he really hate Ric Flair? No, he can't hate Ric Flair. Now, of course, move forward to now that he's retired and doing interviews and whatnot. No, he really hated Ric Flair. But I didn't know that then. So it still felt real to me. And that's what I like. Wrestling to me is like a TV show, like a movie, like a book. It's to entertain. I know it isn't real. I know it's staged. I don't like using the word fake because these people get hurt and they get injured. Some people have been killed. You don't get killed doing fake shit. So, I don't call it fake. It's staged. It's set up. It's scripted. And I'm okay with that as long as it's entertaining, and they don't, I love gimmicks. I'm a gimmick guy. I love the whole Danhausen. You are cursed. I love it. It's ridiculous. Of course, he's not cursed, but I love it. I love gimmicks. And that's what wrestling was. It doesn't need to be real. Oh, it needs to feel real. We need this to feel real. Gimmicks. That's why I like JCW. JCW is just one big gimmick machine. You got zombie tag team guys. Zombies. All right? You've got the Ring Rat. You got the Ring Rat. And most people would be like, oh, that's disrespectful. You've got Mecha Wolf out of Mexico. You've got cocaine. Okay? You've got cocaine. It's nothing but gimmicks. And I'm enjoying it. And I love it. And I wish there would be more gimmicks in wrestling. And but it's not. They want it to be real. You know, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, and pipe bombs, which is all good. But like Hulk Hogan, he was a gimmick. He just wanted to live the gimmick. Ultimate Warrior was a gimmick. Undertaker was a gimmick. And as you watch the podcast now with Undertaker, you some people wish he was back in his gimmick because he's doing too much now as Mark Calloway. But it was the gimmicks. It was the gimmicks we liked, and the craziness, and the black tar coming down Ultimate Warrior's face because Papa Shango put him in a voodoo curse. That's the shit that made us enjoy it. And even adults were enjoying it. You know, people could say, well, it was kid stuff. No, man. Wrestling in the 80s is like, everything was better then. And I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect the people who are young today, but we had it great. Saturday morning cartoons, toys in our fucking cereal box, real toys in our Cracker Jack box. Now you buy a box of Cracker Jacks, you get a code for some stupid crap. It's stupid. I used to get little compasses and these stupid little things that had a ball in it and one little hole, and you had to try to get the ball through the maze and into the hole. But you would spend hours with that stupid fucking thing, but you got out of your Cracker Jack box. We had arcades. You know, it was, you know, I just posted a picture earlier of Mask, the helicopter motorcycle. When those toys first came out, that one was the least popular, at least in my area, because it was all over. You couldn't get the Camaro, you couldn't get the big rig, you couldn't get the boat, the plane, none of that shit. But you had tons of the fucking lime green motorcycle. So obviously that's the first one I got was the motorcycle. I eventually got the rest of them, but that wasn't the first one. We had cool toys. I mean, every toy now takes batteries and is all computerized, and there can be apps to go to your stuffed animal. It's like, I miss toys. Yeah, you can still go to the toy store, and there's still good old-fashioned toys. Tonka still makes trucks, and my mom got my grandson some Lincoln Logs. I love Lincoln Logs. Those things were cool to play with, build your cabins and stuff like that. You know, hide your cousin's Barbie dolls in there. I don't know where it went. G.I. Joe's in there banging her ass. So I'm just saying, it was a different time, but for me, it just seemed better. Like now kids are on the internet all the time on their phone being blasted with Iran this and Israel that and Trump this and Lindsey Graham that and Kamala this and Biden that. It's like they're being thrust into reality way before I feel they should be. Be a kid. You know, when I was 12 years old, I was still going down the toy aisle. Now 12-year-olds are trying to get OnlyFans pages. It's like, what happened, man? Kids aren't kids anymore. You got parents taking their kids out at young age, trying to find out, you know, when they're 7, if their kid's gay. Like, dude, what are you rushing? Let these people fucking be kids, man. And I know I know it's like beating a dead horse over here because I say it all the time, but I do. It's like I wish, you know, I wish they would leave the kids alone. I just wish they would leave the damn kids alone. It's let them be kids. Let them enjoy their life. It's bad enough. Truly bad enough.
Sick of this life.
Song started too soon. It's bad enough. Obviously, I'm going to play dead horse, but it's bad enough they got to grow up and put up with all the crap. They're going to have to pay water bills that constantly go up, electric bills that constantly go up, car payments that maybe for 3 years are stuck at what they're stuck at because of contracts, but your car insurance continuously goes up. Your homeowner's insurance goes up. Your groceries definitely go up. And they're going to be miserable. So let them be kids. If your 12-year-old wants to go check out the Hot Wheels section, let them go. Don't make them go look at a book. Don't. There's time for that. Yeah, let them study, let them be educated, but let them be kids. Let them be kids. These things are a godsend and a curse all at the same time. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have my phone. I constantly use it. I'm on Facebook looking for stuff. I'm doing all sorts of stuff on my phone. But I still take time out. There's times when I plug it on the charger and put it somewhere, I'll let it sit for that hour and a half charging and I don't do anything with it. I don't touch it when I'm driving. If you get a message from me while I'm in the car, I've pulled off to the side of the road or pulled somewhere. But I understand it's a gateway to the world. You get your news, you get your entertainment. I can watch a movie in the waiting room in it. I get it. But at the same time, they're getting addicted to social media and all that stuff. And it's sad. I just, for as adults go, I won't say it's sad on the adults front because you're an adult. You can just put it down and fucking do something else. Go for a walk, cut the grass. There's things you can do it, but for young people, it's like a drug and they can't stop. And I feel bad for them. And I just wish, there were other things for them to do. But then when they do find other things to do, you get a bunch of boomers and Gen Xers who want to go on this and constantly complain about the kids. Like, dude, stop. But like I said, I say this all the time and I talk about it all the time and it's just me beating a dead horse. But to protect myself this time, I'm going to lower me first. So I'm out of here because I'm going to play a song for all you people. So visually, something you could enjoy. And what did I have for you? I had Dead Horse from Guns N' Roses, because that's what I like to do around here, beat dead horses. Followed by a new song from Finger 11 called The Mountain. And that last one was Here Comes the Flood from Peter Gabriel. And that, my friends, is going to be the night. Because I got to get up. I can keep going. I can play some more. I can keep talking. But I got to get up in the morning and try to get that secretary position at the gun club, for one. And I want to lay down. I want to watch some episodes of a great, great, great television show. One of the best TV shows of my generation. And I'm going to watch that as I lay down and go to bed. It's called What's Happening? So I'm going to put that DVD in the old machine and lay back and relax and go to sleep and get up in the morning and go to that meeting. So in the meantime, if you got a phone, scan that code. Help us out. Support the resurrection of Camp Out Nightmare. Camp Out Nightmare, Resurrecting the Slaughter. Written by John Rhodes. Directed by Michael J. and John Rhodes. Starring a bunch of people who probably are way better at this shit than me, but I'm in it too. So make sure you grab your phone, scan that code, and do your part. That's right. Now, I did a classic episode tonight, so if you missed it, it'll be on demand tomorrow. I'll put it up when I get back from the gun club meeting, the annual meeting. I'll put it up then when I come back, but I did a classic episode. I had a bad week. I didn't do a show Wednesday. I didn't do a show Thursday, and I played an episode of a classic episode from 2022. I've been doing this. I didn't realize I'd been doing this since 2022, but it was an old episode of White Snake that I did from 2022, White Snake's Trouble. That was my third episode I ever did. So that was on tonight, and it'll be on demand sometime tomorrow. I don't know. They could still be at Rabbit and Red. Go to their website and scroll through their past shows. He might still have that episode streaming on his site. I don't know, but I know it's not on mine. So there's that. But Murray was sick, it still kind of is, so he couldn't do the episode on Thursday, but I hadn't messaged him yet. When he messaged me, I had a bad week. I'm still not completely 100%, but I just started this show, and I didn't want to miss. I mean, I'm going to miss it next week probably because of WrestleMania, but I didn't want to do a new episode and then miss the next week. So I'm still not 100%. You could probably tell there's something a little off with me tonight. So I apologize, but I can't help it. When you get a disease, you can't help it. So, but I tried to rest and not do much this week so I could do the show this week. So hopefully I'm better. I don't know. I still feel weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's weird. It's all up here. Everything's bright. I'm lightheaded. I'm dizzy. I always feel like I'm floating. It's really fucked up. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll be better by Wednesday and there will be a Grandpa's Music Sideshow. I really, really hope there is because I miss doing it. And hopefully there'll be a show Thursday. But I won't know until... I'm a last minute kind of guy, but I usually post it. I usually post it on the when I'm going to do a show, I post it. I usually don't tell people when I'm not going to post it. So I usually just, if you see the post, the show's on. If you don't see the post, the show's not on. So that being said, hopefully I'll be back. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for Tyrese Tavern over on GTN. And then don't forget to check out everything at Rabbit and Red. Go to their website. Check out all the shows they've got over there and all that good stuff. And make sure you check it all out. I'm going to get out of here. I got to get some rest. I got to try to win that election tomorrow. And I got to have my speaking voice. You got to give a speech. And I always hate giving speeches about what I got to tell them the skills I have, this and the other. It's kind of... I know it's going to sound weird because I do a show here, but live speaking's always made me nervous. But like doing it like this, I don't know if I can't tell how many people are watching or listening, so I feel comfortable. But when you're in a room, there's like 60 people. It's like, oh, so I got to get my nerve up. So I'm going to watch some What's Happening. Raj and Rerun and that other guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and his little bratty sister. I'm going to check out some of those episodes and go to bed. So until next time, I'm Grandpa the Nerd, and I will see you next time.